Boom, 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 boom,
Boom, boom,
boom,
boom,
boom.
boom.
Happy Thursday to you, Rudy.
Happy Thursday, bro. How you doing, man?
I am, it's like Jason Krause says, I'm on the top shelf looking up.
I know. I love when he always says that. I
That,
love when he says that.
on else
I'm on the top shelf looking at.
exactly.
I love that. I love it. How's your morning been so far?
Good, busy, but really good. I love the business. I'm doing lots of promotions to come see you guys on November
Right.
2nd. So
Right.
a thing from Karen Hirsch this morning got me motivated, and so it's been just a really good day.
That's awesome, man. My day has been kind of busy as well. I've been here.
Mhm.
It's kind of chilly. It's kind of chilly.
Yeah,
The weather's chilly this morning, but it looks like 9 o'clock, like 9 a.m. right now. But you know, I love
hey,
it. I love it. I
hey,
love it, man.
I'm going to show you how great my day is. Look what
Yes.
I have. I
Okay.
have an official ibüümerang coffee mug.
Oh man, you know what? That's what I'm gonna have to bring to the office because it's getting colder. It's time for coffee because I'm gonna have to bring mine to the office.
I bought one just for us to have on the show.
Oh,
Well, yesterday.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, we have great conversation. I mean, we had a conversation this morning, and I truly love it. I truly love
Yep.
it, man. Because the last couple of days, we started this last week. We started talking about all the disbelief, everything that's been
Right.
going on with people.
Exactly.
But the whole like last week or this week actually, we started with something completely different about Unstuck, you know,
Yes.
and we've gone through a couple of things, we've gone through a couple of things about getting unstuck and stuff like that. So I just wanted to kind of identify for somebody who haven't actually been listening or this is like your first time watching us, can you kind of just go back on the things that we identified as those items that people can actually identify to say, yeah, this is where I'm stuck, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, I guess an analogy would be if you're in traffic and traffic's not moving and you're looking all around and nothing is happening and you feel like you have no control over that.
Right,
But you do. There's a lot of options there. So,
right,
in fact, I was chatting with Kelly this morning. Kelly and Peggy are both on right now. Hello to
right.
both you guys. And I said, not knowing what to do next, but being open to what comes next is probably the best place you can be,
Right.
because that means you're open to possibilities and you're not forcing something to happen. Because when you force
Absolutely.
it to happen, that's when you get even more stuck in what
Right.
you're doing.
Right, absolutely, man. And I know doing this week, we've actually spoken about a couple of things, right? We've spoken about people just giving up, just throwing the towel out there, like I'm done. This is it. There's nothing I can do about it. And
Right.
other situations where they actually feel like, you know what? I don't know enough people. I'm not good enough. I don't know how to do this. It's my first time. I've never done it.
Right.
Giving all those complaints. But now, I mean, today we had an amazing conversation this morning about
Yeah.
how to actually help somebody who has been able to identify everything and say, you know what, this is
Mhm.
where I'm stuck.
Right.
This is where
Right.
I'm stuck. And
Right.
then I want to do something about it.
Right.
What do you think somebody can actually do, man?
Yeah,
What's the
I
first one we
wrote
got on the list?
out there that says if you're ready to get unstuck, first thing to do, take a pen and paper or get on your phone and
Yeah,
type in hashtag freedom.
freedom. Yes, put
Got
that
to
right there
free
in the
yourself
comments.
up. Put it in the comments, people. Hashtag freedom.
Freedom.
You've got to free yourself
Right.
in order to get unstuck. And it's hard. It's really hard. And you talk about making hard decisions, and when
Right.
you make a hard decision, you're right. You're no longer living an ordinary life.
Absolutely.
And if you look at the word extraordinary, what
Right.
does that word mean? It means extraordinary.
Ordinary.
So
Right.
you're taking what you're doing to the next level.
Absolutely. I mean, talking about being extraordinary,
Right.
there's something I have on my Instagram page. I have be exceptional. You know,
Exactly.
and the point is we everybody was born ordinary. I think we've heard this quote over and over. where they
Right.
said if you were born poor, it's not your fault, but if you die poor, that's your fault.
Right. Right.
You know, and it all ties down. It's not just about poverty, but it all ties down to how we live our lives, right? It all ties
Exactly.
down to do you want to be mediocre? You just want to stay where you are. You just want to live life the way it is, or you really want to take your life to the next level. You really
Ex-
want to take your life to the next level. Do you really want to be extraordinary? You
That's
know,
right.
because that's what it is.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's taking it there and making that little extra step and
Right.
realizing. I mean, I guess it's like buying new clothes. You know, when you go and
Absolutely.
buy new clothes, you feel better. But then you look down and you go, oh, you know what? Those old shoes don't work with this. So you go that extra step
Right.
and you buy new shoes. You know?
Absolutely.
But that's all part of it. That's all part of what you're now doing to make
Right.
this thing happen.
Right. Right. What's the next one we got on the list, man?
Next thing is push yourself. And by
Wow.
pushing yourself, it means to get an accountability partner. And we've talked about that.
Absolutely.
You and I are
Right.
accountability partners.
Right. Right.
Peggy and I, Kelly and I, all of us are accountability partners. But you've got to
Absolutely.
have someone, and you can't just say, I want you to be my accountability partner. That person has to know you. That person
Right.
has to be able to call BS when BS is going on.
Absolutely. That's what I was talking about. That's what I was just thinking about, because it's not just about saying, you know what, you're gonna be my accountability partner. First of all, you really want to see, you really want to look at this. Are you working with this person on the same line?
Exactly.
Are you guys doing something similar? Because if you're not doing something similar at all, guess what? He or she's gonna be doing whatever they're doing,
Right.
going on in their lives, and you're
Right.
gonna be because their timeline is confusing. Look at what you and I are doing right here. We're in the
Exactly.
same business, the same company, thinking alike, doing things alike, and being accountable to each other. That's what it
Exactly.
is.
And part of that accountability partner is you also have to have a mentor coach. And
Absolutely.
that mentor coach may not be someone you talk to on a daily basis. But I know for a fact that you and me both, we look to Jolanda and Tim George. We
Right.
look to Ronell Sylvester,
Right.
we to Big D there, to Lady Diamond.
Right.
All of them, we look,
Absolutely.
and even people that do things on YouTube, like Karen Hirsch this morning, did an
Yeah.
amazing video. Those are mentors. They didn't say, I'm going to do this to impress Bart and Rudy. She did
Right.
it, but yet we captured something from it.
Absolutely.
That's that mentor to look to.
Absolutely. Having somebody whom you say, you know what, I said I was going to do something today, and I'm doing it.
Right.
And this person's going to call you up, say, hey, you actually say you're going to do this, but you haven't really done it. Can you get it done?
Exactly.
That's an accountability partner. That actually looks you in the face and be straight with you.
Right.
It's hard. It's
Right.
hard for sometimes. Not somebody who's going to sugarcoat words with you. Not somebody who's going to say, you know what, don't worry, you can do it tomorrow. It's okay. You can get it done next week. No. We're looking for somebody who can get it done today. Who actually makes you stay to your words. Keep your word.
Exactly. And accountability partner are someone that I myself, I would feel very comfortable coming to you and say, Rudy, I am stuck. I
Right.
don't know how to get unstuck. I am
Right.
stuck.
Right.
That's the person you got to have there with you as well.
Wow. I love that, man. What we got next going on?
I love the next one. It says, belief in your ability to move and use the resources available to you.
Wow. Wow. I just want to say, how much resources do we have being here in this opportunity?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Because we have all the coaches, just like you mentioned. We have all the coaches. We have the mentors. We have the books. We have everything with us.
Right.
Like right now, I'm not even watching motivational videos on YouTube anymore, because you and I watch what we're doing here. Every time I watch our recording, I feel like, oh my God, we're doing this.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And, when you say belief in yourself and ability to move forward, I want to mention one thing. And this to me is like the non-negotiable, most critical part of becoming unstuck.
Right.
It comes from this book. I've talked about it many times. The 4 Agreements.
Right.
Look how thick this book is. It's not very thick. You can read this in a couple of hours. But one of the 4 agreements is this, and it's the hardest thing to do. Never. Don't take anything personally.
Right.
Because when you start to take things personally, that's when you start to get stuck.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Talking about being personal, talking about the things that you take personally, it's like I was reading something this morning that said, life is not that serious. Just relax. Relax,
Exactly.
cheer up,
Yes.
associate yourself with people. Just go out there. How much mistakes can you make?
Well, exactly. Every single day, nearly, maybe not on Sundays, but every other day, restaurants have what? A happy hour. Not a
Exactly.
sad hour, not a pissed
Right.
off hour, but a happy hour. Because that's where you need to go and be in that place, is be happy. Chill
Right.
out. It's going to be okay.
And there's always something to celebrate. Talking about happy
Absolutely.
hour, everybody that goes there, somebody's excited, they're always doing something. Somebody's celebrating your birthday, somebody's celebrating
Right.
something going on. Something exciting is always going on.
Exactly right. Exactly right. I had a friend, he lives down in Florida now, but he used to live there in New York, and he bartended at this really cool little place, not too far out of Times Square in Manhattan. And it was really cool because they had like garage doors they opened up, and you sat outside, and they had happy hours starting like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I always would go and see Brian there because
Okay.
no matter who was there, they were happy and they were laughing and they were joking, and you didn't know the people, but they didn't matter. You were among people
Absolutely.
happy and joking.
Exactly. You all share the same energy.
Exactly. Exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah. And Kelly just mentioned something about taking things personally. It
Right.
is hard for people who are emotional.
Right.
And I'll put this out there. I think every single person that lives and breathes is an emotional person.
Correct.
We just show it differently. Some people
Right.
get mad and bust down walls and kick doors. Some people cry uncontrollably.
Right.
We all have emotions, and those emotions are good. And
Right.
sometimes you've got to cry it out or get it out. I remember one time a person told me, go buy a punching bag and just start
Right.
punching.
Exactly.
Right. But they said, be sure and buy gloves first, because otherwise you get your knuckles
Right.
busted up.
Exactly. Right.
But that is part of it. It's hard because you're also admitting to yourself, I gotta let go.
Right.
It's hard.
Right. Let's jump on the next one, man.
Well, the next one talks about taking action. So you've
Right.
done these things, you made hard decisions, you're pushing yourself, you believe in yourself. So
Right.
take action. And the first thing to do is write down, what do you want in life?
Absolutely. Wow, man. I love that, because guess what? Most times we really think about I want to achieve something. I want to be successful.
Right.
But I came to realize success means different things to different people.
Right. Exactly.
So what does success actually mean to somebody? What does being successful mean to somebody? What does being successful mean to you? And if I'm going really looking at that,
Mhm.
it all comes down to one thing: making a plan. Because writing things down,
Right.
making sure of what you want, like having a definite purpose of what you really want,
Right.
that's where success begins.
Oh, absolutely. And you talk about writing down, and creating that plan. Part of that plan needs to include areas where you get stuck.
Right.
Whether
Right.
whether it's your career, whether it's your personal life, whether it's the business, whether someone wants you to get out of your comfort zone and try to sell something different. You write those down because you need to define exactly what it is. And then I love this. It talks about write out what you want in the areas where you're stuck,
Right.
and what does that look like?
Absolutely. Man, that really resonated with me, man, because looking at that, right? First of all, you
Mhm.
have a plan. You have a plan of what you want.
Right.
Now you're looking at the areas that you got stuck.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now you've had that plan. You've also looked at the areas that you were stuck.
Right.
Now you really want to see, but what would that area be if it wasn't stuck?
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know,
Yeah.
that's incredible. What would that thing be if you're stuck on your health, if
Right.
you're stuck on fitness, if you're stuck on exercise?
Right.
How will you look like if you're actually frequently exercising or having a good health? What will you be? How will I look? What's the feeling that's going to be for you?
Absolutely. And that goes right there hand in hand with your future self. What do
Absolutely.
you see
Yes.
yourself becoming?
Right.
And you need to identify who you are in the future, and
Right.
that's who you wake up and become every single morning. I mean,
Wow.
we're part of the network marketing, and yes, we have ranks, and one of the top ranks is a diamond.
Right.
The thing you need to say to yourself every morning when you get up and wash your face or brush your teeth, look in that mirror and say, I am a
I'm
diamond.
a diamond. Absolutely.
I am a diamond.
Absolutely.
You know,
I love that.
I am VP of this company. I am CEO of this company. Whatever it is, you know, I am
Right.
financially free.
Right.
But the big one is just to say, I am happy.
Right. I am happy because that's a self proclamation. Like, as soon
Right.
as you say that out there, as soon as you make that declaration, guess what?
Right.
It goes out into the universe and you start attracting forces towards you, because there's sometimes you really don't have to take every action by yourself.
Exactly. That's where accountability partners come in. That's where you find what's called alignment. You find someone else on that journey with you.
Right.
You know, when you look at marathons, is there only one runner?
No.
No. There's hundreds of runners running marathons,
Right.
all with common purpose. Your life is a marathon.
Right.
You know, it is a marathon. And so you look at that. I mean, you talk about write down these things and define, you know, each one. And then right next to all of that, once you define it is all that, then you ask yourself and write down, okay, so what's stopping you from getting started right now?
Right. Right. Because talking about taking action, right?
Right.
Talking about taking action is about you moving yourself from where you are to the next level. You know,
Absolutely.
and most of the time, what most of us get stuck is we always think about the timing. We think
Right.
about, this is not the right time. I
Mhm.
want to be, I want to have enough money. Maybe I don't have enough money to start. Maybe I'm gonna hold on to next time. Maybe after the birthday ceremony, I'm gonna
Right.
start doing fitness. Maybe I'll just eat the cake today. So tomorrow I'm gonna start going to the gym.
Mhm.
You know, or maybe I'm waiting for the
Right.
new gym to open by my house so I can start going to the gym. You know, so all those excuses
Right.
are what limits us, and those are the things that steal our opportunities.
Absolutely. I mean, here's the thing we do know. Right now, it's 12:17 here, 1:17 where you are.
Right.
Are we going to be around this when it's 12:20 and 1:20? Most
Oh,
likely, but are we
most likely,
guaranteed that?
no.
No, we're not guaranteed. So why are you waiting when you know the only thing you have is right now?
Absolutely.
And if you say, well, I started this, you know, 3 weeks ago, look who is ahead of me.
Right.
I want to say to you, start right now and look who's going to follow you.
Absolutely. Wow. 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 I love that. I love that, man. Because talking about where you are, you start where you are and look at what you're going to achieve within the
Mhm.
time frame. Because if you say, you know what, I'm going to start in 6 months, why not start
Right.
now and see what you're going to achieve in 6 months?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. You know, and you talk about, you know, be specific with those actions, and
Right.
and maybe the first action you have to take is to get your mindset right,
Wow.
because if you start out doing this and have a negative mind, guess what? You're going to attract negative people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, there are no two ways about it, right? It's just you attract what you are. You attract who you are.
That's right.
And and
Exactly.
and the, and the personality that you are, the energy that you throw out there is the
Mhm.
same energy that comes right back to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, we've said it so many times. Goes back to one of those very basic principles Dr. Seuss taught us, and that
Right.
is be who you are, say what you mean, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't
Don't
mind.
mind.
Find out accountability partner. The last point you put here is talk to a good friend, because
Right.
that good friend is someone who doesn't mind. They may not
Absolutely.
say that's of interest to me, but I'm here to
Right.
support you.
Wow.
They're here to
Wow.
be there for
Wow.
you.
Wow. I mean, talking about a good friend, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes we think about family. Sometimes we think about friendship. Sometimes we think about our families are only the people that we're bloodly related to. But that's
Right.
not true. That's not what
Not
it is.
true.
Look at the relationship you and I have built
Look
in
at
just
us. Yes.
in how many days. But
I
it's
know.
amazing because we look at how you're looking at how somebody can actually stick with you. You
Exactly.
know, stick with you, tell you the truth of who you are, tell you where you're failing, tell you how you can how you can succeed, provide the resources to each other. That's what it is.
Absolutely. And it goes to, you know, that person have your back, but they're
Right.
also supporting your back.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. Man, I love the conversation we just had today because guess what? It just got somebody
Mhm.
on the move. Somebody just got unstuck today from everything we've been talking about this
That's right.
week, and somebody is on the rise, making moves, going ahead. What if somebody say, you know what? Okay, right here, I've been able to find where I was stuck. Now I'm
Mhm.
able to uplift myself. Now, but how can I express that energy? How can I actually belong to somewhere in a supportive group that say, no, we support each other. I'm going to help you go ahead. How can somebody actually do that with what we're doing here, man?
I mean, if this is resonating with you, and you are loving the energy the two of us have here, and the other people on the call with us are having, just put in the chat to us or someone sharing this with you. Tell me more,
Right,
and we will tell you more. It's not going to be we're going to tell you about this great, awesome technology company. We're going to
right.
tell you about the vision and the brotherhood, sisterhood, a thing that
Absolutely.
we call LU, loyalty, unity,
Unity and
education.
edification. Wow, I love it.
And edification is the main thing. And here's my take on edification. Edification is not something you demand. Edification is something you earn.
Right, right. Wow, wow, man. I truly love that, man. I love that. For somebody who's out there, man, just get in touch with us. Just like Bart said, let's help you out because guess what? Opportunities don't always last because they come and go, and this might be the only chance that you have, to get in touch.
Absolutely. And if you just want to check out the technology and say, I just want to see what this groovy thing's all about, just type the
Right.
word me and we'll send you a free boomerang. And you can see what it is. And I'll guarantee you this, when you look at that boomerang, you'll start to see what we're talking about with the brotherhood, sisterhood, and the support we all have.
Wow, man. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Bart.
You too, Rudy. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Until then, boom.
Boom.
Take care, my man.